What is up, guys? Raymond here, also known as Rayvision, and today, well, we're going to be playing some World of Tanks into Fury. If you guys don't know, there's a movie coming out called Fury, and they have made a tank available. Now, I haven't played this game in a while, so please bear with me, but today is going to be a Q&A session, so this is not a live commentary. So, let's get right into it. So, Movie and Car Freak asked me, what is my favorite song? Now, this is one of the worst questions that has ever been asked of me. And not worse because it is a bad question, worse because I have no idea what to answer. Honestly, my favorite song ever probably has to go to Eddie Vedder, Heart Sun. That is my #1 song. But there are like so many other songs that are so close to it that I'm just spread all over the place. I love a lot of different kinds of music. And so that has to be my probably #1, Heart Sun by Eddie Vedder. Or else if you were to ask me like my top 10 songs or my top 20, that I would go on. It would take me forever to make a list. It would take me I'd have to spend a good half hour to an hour working on making a list. So that is that. The next person asks, what am I thinking right now? I was thinking of Legend of Korra. Right now, at this very moment, I was thinking of Legend of Korra, Season 1, Episode 3, where that Butaki guy goes in season. That is exactly what I was thinking of. I know that's really specific, but I don't know why that was in the background of my head. But it was. So that was that. If you had to choose between a Lamborghini Aventador and a Ferrari F12, which one would you choose? Alright, I'm gonna pick up my gun now and I'm going to shoot myself in the head. Who are you? Why would you do this? I don't want to have to choose. They're both amazing cars. Okay, so F12, it is beast. It looks beast. It has horsepower, which is beast. It's rear-wheel drive. Lamborghini Aventador, it is beast. It looks beast. Has power, which is beast. And all-wheel drive. And so, as much as I would like to have both cars, because I am in Canada and there is winter, I have to go 4-wheel drive. It is the logical decision to make. That's why I'm going to take the Aventador, because it has 4-wheel drive. But honestly, I have no idea which one to choose. You're just throwing curveball at me. I have no idea. I want to say Aventador, but I want to say F12, because they're both so cool. But I'm going to have to go with, this time I'm going to have to go with the Aventador. So, next person asks, what is my favorite type of car? Hatchback, coupe, wagon, truck, and so on. Okay, this is a stupid question, okay? My favorite kind of car, guys, are hypercars. I thought that would be obvious, but hypercars are my favorite kind of cars. And if you guys don't allow hypercars, well then it's supercars, obviously. Come on, get with the times. Alright, so next question. What is your favorite type of motorsports and why? Okay, now this is a really tricky one, so I'm gonna have to go with FMX, freestyle motocross, if you guys don't know what that is. And I'm not gonna go with the X Games, freestyle fighters, whatever they're called. Sorry, not the X Games, the X Fighters, whatever. X Games is the one time a year where I watch lots of motocross. And what got me into motocross was Travis Pastrana and the Nitro Circus, and then I went crazy and I started watching X Games and stuff. Probably my favorite part about freestyle motocross has to be the whip competition. I don't know why, I just see it and it's like 5 minutes and I'm just like, oh, the whole time. And then there's best trick. And there's the freestyle. I don't like the freestyle competitions as much anymore because they reduce the amount of room that the riders have to play with. And it just, I love FMX just because they're flying through the air, they're doing all this crazy stuff. These are all the stuff that you would love to do, but you can't. And if you guys said I wouldn't be allowed to choose FMX, my #2 would either be Rallycross or Formula Drift. So that is your question. Alright. Next question and final question for today will be, if you could choose between a classic old-timer and a costume built hot rod. Okay, I get it. Which one would you pick And can you give an example of which one specific? This guy. Alright, Aaron Diska. You have got me on the ropes here because I don't know that much about hot rods. I really don't. I've seen hot rods, they look awesome. I've seen 1 or 2 drive-bys, but I don't know all the different kinds of hot rods. If I had to choose one just based off of the sound, custom built hot rod, yeah, okay, old timer. Between an old timer and a custom built, I would have to go custom built. Now, I don't know which models there are specific. I'll tell you why I'll choose the custom built, because I've seen some old timer hot rods, and some of them, the way they're designed is extremely inconvenient for the driver. So, if I could have one custom, I could have a couple modifications which would allow me to sit in it and be comfortable. So, that is for the Q&A towards me. And before I ask you guys the question for the end of today, I have to ask you guys, be sure to leave your questions in the comments. This series does not work without you, and I love your questions. So, as usual, I will reuse a user question. And the reason for that is because I'm shitty at questions, and I always like highlighting one of the users. So, today's question that I will be asking you is the question that Movie and Car Freak asked me. What is your favorite song? Now, you guys have a lot more time to think about it than I had, so if I were you, I would take that time, because that is not an easy question. So, as usual, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave your comments and questions below. I need those questions, and I will see you all next time.